you happy to see an offense come together like this?
Oh, yeah. Offense, defense, both sides of the field, they're jelly.
How many times have we said this over the years? This team is here to stay.
Over and over and over again, and I don't get tired of saying it.
Careful. Strike team's down.
Looking for a revive.
When a barrier gets in the way, destroy it. Scraping. Outstanding capture. I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
Go for assault.
Today's matchup brought to you by Magnuson, pure stopping power. Taking damage. Outer space!
This is less an arena than a slaughterhouse.
An abattoir arena would be good. Slides left.
Empyrean Engineering wins the match.
Here are the stats for today's contest.
You really see the difference in the numbers.
Big props to the employee of the match.
Oh, yeah. You saw this coming a mile away.
You couldn't ask for a better showing. What a delightful matchup.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Magnuson. Sometimes a shotgun is more than a shotgun.
A satisfying conclusion.
But there's plenty more combat champions coming up, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. We appreciate all of you tuning in tonight.
And it's a good thing you did, because you won't want to miss this boulevard of books. This has been a highly anticipated matchup, especially after the way things ended the last time these two met.
Kind of feels like there's some unfinished business between them, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. And that's sure to add color to each and every one of these skirmishes.
They know their identity coming into this series. They have every opportunity to cement it.
Let's see what they have up their sleeves. It's time to head down to the field.
Careful. Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Vamos, con fuerza. Enemy took point Alpha.
Right, gets that one to drop.
Enemy took point Charlie.
balance in their game. Very few hiccups.
They know how to keep their best foot forward.
Ascension's point. You know their ability to get to the foul line, and now you get a chance to see it.
Pretty good looking offense.
Drink this in with your eyes, folks. The blue team is looking good.
Yeah, this team is going to make more shots than miss. They are in the zone.
They're starting to get worried. They're probably going to start playing a bit more aggressively to compensate.
And putting themselves in vulnerable positions just to make some headway.
And it's a risk, but it could work. Call the interior decorator. They're moving into this base.
What's really important is they're not being outplayed.
If you can negate at least one of these capture points and make it difficult for the other team to get control of both, then you're where you want to be.
Get on up.
We've captured Point Echo.
The next step in their evolution. The defense is there. There are still things to work on, but the offense is what gets people on their feet.
Today we're going to see the difference. I mean, yeah, this is good here. The more champions near the point, the faster the capture. Nice one for Ascension.
Their control of the pace. Now that is the key to tonight's game.
You can thank veteran leadership for that. They've been here before, and they certainly know how to handle themselves.
You don't want to equate activity with achievement.
Getting kills is nice, but it won't necessarily win you the match.
Exactly. There's a lot to focus on, like catching and holding points, working the assists, keeping your friends on their feet.
And it's the great teams who can do it all and have fun doing it. That hurts. Fear the pistol.
Play ball.
Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Climb.
They're struggling for control right now, looking out of sorts.
It really will be a team effort to get some of these objective wins.
Shut that kill streak down.
With the assist.
Enemy took Point Delta.
The point has been captured.
They plucked that point like it was a right to me. How is that building still standing? Catch the kills. They go down in a hail of bullets.
Go cap some bases. Taking flack.
And another assist to the stat line.
The team that wins this match is going to be the one with the most assists.
Now's your moment.
The fastest way to get around cover is to destroy it.
Well, it's the thought that counts. back in the action.
Hurdle. Live rounds.
This team is far more comfortable playing to their strengths.
A big part of that comes from experience and knowing what those strengths are. And then, of course, executing precisely.
Here we are at Meadow Pastures, one of my favorite arenas back when I was a champion.
What did you like about these meadow matches?
There were no trees to get in the way of my shots. Textbook capture.
Taking damage.
There's a dirt nap.
Yeah, call that a dirt slumber.
Enemy took Point Bravo.
Obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions. Round one is almost done. Much needed for Ascension.
Left here in round one.
With the assist.
Turnover.
This round will be over any minute.
Time to head on over to the halftime showdown. In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful though, you only have one life.
For a while there, I was friends with the ammo guy, so I'd go into the round with a pocket full of slugs.
Well, there you have it, folks. Big Bear Elson admitting to cheating live on the air. Where do you get the courage?
Well, it takes courage to cheat, Lynn. Anyway, once he retired, the gravy train was over and I had to go back to losing all the time.
Of course you did.
Minutes remain. Focus up. Enemy there. We read you loud and clear.
Crossover. Run! Relocate. Jump. Ascension Mining wins the halftime showdown.
Very well played.
All right, partner, we gotta pay some bills. Time for the grievance of the day. Ascension claims that Meadow sent them a shipment of shoddy white pine that is useless for construction. Meadow denies the claim and refuses to reimburse.
Ooh, I'll take some of the white pine if no one wants it.
What would you do with it?
I don't know. Maybe I'll plant it back in the ground and the wood can pretend to be a tree again.
That's such a weird thing to say. Today's grievances are brought to you by Aspalapico. Feeling done right. We saw how effective this offense was early in the match.
Oh, yeah. That was a fast-climbing scoreboard. They wanted points, and they found them quick.
It was impressive, I'll give you that. But I'm worried they'll run out of gas here in a second.
No. They've got enough left in the tank to make another show of it. Keep an eye on both of these offenses, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Catching shells. Slice left.
Enemy took Point Charlie. Enemy took Point Echo.
Looking for an in. How many bullets does it take?
Once more onto the breach.
Shotgun. Let's get back into it.
Keep an eye on social media for tonight's sponsored raffle. Brought to you by Idalia Dairy Farm. Seems made to please. Taking damage.
Enemy stole Point Delta.
Respawn.
Now, an important thing to point out here is the way they don't let this little speed bump dishearten them.
Sure, just listen to their team leadership and you'll see why. They give lots of credit for changing that culture and holding everyone accountable.
God! Catching shells.
Here we go again.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Be careful.
Well, this group is struggling right now.
Yes, they've hit a bit of a speed bump, haven't they?
Callouts cost lives. Positioning to yourself. You will only get your teammates killed.
Feeling it.
Hunting them down. Can you believe it? This match comes down to a tiebreaker.
In sudden death, the first team to capture the obelisk wins. Be careful. You only have one life.
Respawned and ready to rock. Getting hit. Strafes right.
Worm food.
Two minutes remain. Stay frosty.
Meadow Industries takes it. Well, Ascension walks away with the L, and Bear walks away with the White Pine.
It's all over, and here's how it all shook out.
It was a pretty close matchup until the end.
Well, it's a loss for blue team, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh, no, this shouldn't get them down. They played hard and they played well. Sometimes that's all you can do.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
What a wild match that turned out to be. I can't believe Meadow Industries pulled it off. Well, here we are. We're back and feeling fine. This is Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester.
Tonight, we're coming to you live, courtesy of the CMA.
This is a particularly big matchup. Two Titans on the field, which is going to make things extra competitive.
I wouldn't want to miss this. We might just be in store for a rowdy dow.
Something to keep your eye on will be defensive positioning. This campus in particular can be split down the middle very easily.
I gotta be honest with you, looking ahead at this one, I'm not sure how this is gonna go.
Good day, Chief Combat Officer on the mic. I'll be providing key tactical information about the match. What say we go have some fun?
The more champions on the point, the faster they can capture. A decisive capture.
It's almost like they were making a point with that one.
Touché.
Enemy took Point Bravo.
Win for Vesperi.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
Those captures are big in terms of influencing this game.
That, and they demonstrate what they're able to achieve once they get going.
Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, NanoPack, the best in healing.
Those barriers don't stand a chance. What a well-executed play.
Well, they're holding on to this lead with an iron fist.
When you're at this level of play, everything you're doing, it looks effortless, you know?
This team has really found their voice.
And they're really shouting about it. You hear that?
You know I do.
Couldn't agree more. Put on the pressure and show a little bit of presence. That's what it's all about.
But most importantly, get into a position where you force your opponents to scramble. Climb! That capture ought to shake things up a little. Ooh, check out a bird's eye view of this campus. They own everything.
They're prioritizing these points so successfully and hanging on to them.
That's a huge swing on the scoreboard.
They'll continue to lead. Here we are, just in time for the halftime showdown. In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful, though. You only have one life. Now, the secret to single bullet standoff, if you ask me,
Hiding someplace?
well, how'd you know?
Well, a lot of your stories and most of your advice involves hiding in places.
Well, they can't kill you if you're crammed underneath the sink.
True, very true.
Vesperium Oil wins the halftime showdown.
What a show!
You got a grievance, Lynn?
Me? I'm happy as a clam.
Well, somebody's not. Let's get to the grievance of the day.
Vesperium is crossed with Radiant Horizons for detonating a nuke near one of its facilities. The workers came down with sickness, and apparently there are some dogs that got exposed to radiation and are now terrorizing the area.
to thank our corporate sponsors. Their support makes all this possible. Fans, please direct your attention to the Jumbotron, where you'll see today's matchup and statistics. Did you bring your face shield and monitor? We encourage all fans to wear protective gear while in attendance for today's matchup. You can never be too safe. Bullets will fly, grenades will explode, heads will roll. And when the dust settles, we'll have our next combat champion. Welcome to Combat Champions, where consumerism and competition come together with a bang.
They'll need a big performance today if they plan to walk out of here with a dub.
Well, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall during the pregame. This is a fierce rivalry in the making.
It is indeed. There's a lot of aggression that needs to get worked out on the field.
Well, this is the place to do it. Especially with all the rule modifications coming into play this season. They have a bit more leeway to get their point across.
Couldn't have said it better myself. All right, this match is underway.
Heyo, Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Now giddy up! Enemy team is in the lead.
The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions.
Alley-oop, assist.
Let's check in with the defense, see what's holding them up.
They're trying to fight back and be aggressive. They're just having trouble finding their footing.
Fatality! They're really lending a helping hand with that assist.
All hands on deck. I want to see focus. I want to see grit. I want to see determination.
Those red helmets are making it difficult for them.
Keep an eye on social media for tonight's sponsored raffle. Brought to you by Idalia Dairy Farms. Cow lactation for that wow sensation.
Stuck in this web. Wolves will drag away your bones.
They need to get red off the line, force them to improvise.
That'll get them out of their comfort zone and let them wiggle their way back into this match. things each and every match, play for here and now, and let yourself have some fun.
When they find themselves falling behind, it can be hard to loosen up. They do need that fun and that fluidity to get back in the groove.
Steering wheel takes the center. A hail of bullets!
Let's get back in the action. Hey, take a moment and head over to any one of the CMA socials.
Oh yes, you can see all the upcoming events, all brought to you by the CMA and their proud partners.
Only 2 minutes left. Go get 'em.
Nice capture!
Point to Radiant. Always looking to pick up those points whenever they can. Round 1 will be over any second. Seconds left here in round 1.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location. Decisive capture.
It's almost like they were making a point with that one.
Touche.
This round is almost over.
Now it's time for the halftime showdown.
In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful though, you only have one life.
The secret to single bullet standoff, if you ask me.
Hiding someplace?
Well, how'd you know?
A lot of your stories and most of your advice involves hiding in places.
Well, they can't kill you if you're crammed underneath the sink.
True, very true.
Get on up.
Duck! Forward momentum.
Enemy there. 2 minutes left. Stay sharp.
Sprinting. Jumping. Get low. Strafing.
Radiant Horizons wins the halftime showdown.
Nice get there.
Let's get to the grumble of the day. Radiant has a contract to demolish a city in the Pacific Northwest. But Vesperium blocked the demolition, claiming they have oil reserves in need of extraction. Radiant claims foul play. Today's grievances are brought to you by NanoPack, the best in here.
Both of these teams are having a phenomenal game. And I'm talking about down there on the field. I don't care what the stat sheet is telling me.
How will they produce in these conditions?
Oh, please. This is where they live. Give them some time and you'll see what I mean.
This is a brand new round. They have the space to figure it out and make some moves. of the best champions I used to run with, they never fought the game. They went with the game, not against it.
Yeah, you can waste a lot of energy fighting the game. But the brakes will tell you to loosen up, find a way, ride it all the way home. Getting hit. Straight's right.
A lot of good team play.
Everybody's getting in on the action.
I want to check the kill cam on that one and find out what went wrong. Barriers placed for your convenience.
This team is far more comfortable playing to their strengths.
A big part of that comes from experience and knowing what those strengths are. And then, of course, executing precisely.
Fuel barrels go boom, so watch out.
Keep an eye on social media for tonight's sponsored raffle. Brought to you by CDI. Put a ring on. A ghost ring, that is.
They're sending a message, and that message is, get out of the way.
With a head full of steam, they're barreling forward.
Enemy took Point Delta.
Slide left, damage.
This lead gets blown right open.
They need to make sure they can keep up with this pace. Controlling the flow.
There's nowhere to hide. Now get out there and have some fun.
I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's a little thing. The CMA's attention to detail. Wonderful.
Ooh, there's a dirt nap.
Yeah, call that a dirt slumber.
Go cap some bases. This team has really found their voice.
And they're really shouting about it. You hear that?
You know I do.
Grab that ammo.
Slide right, duck. Long shot. The scoreboard is looking very different.
They're finding themselves comfortable here.
That's gonna be nice work there.
Slice left. Great awareness.
Enemy took Point Echo.
On a kill streak.
You're the last one standing. Your strike team. Be careful.
Watch the snipe. Here we go again.
Catching shells. Cuss word. You know, sometimes you start the fight, and sometimes you finish it.
You got that right, partner. As long as you stay alive, the rest is gravy. Taking damage. That's unfortunate.
That's a lot of things.
Respawned and ready to rock.
Vesperium oil captures the fueling station. Here we go again.
Hi, how are you?
Call the interior decorator. They're moving into this base.
The next few minutes are maybe gonna decide if this one gets put to bed.
Both these teams are so competitive, I think we may see a bit more back and forth than you're anticipating.
They're struggling for control right now, looking out of sorts.
It really will be a team effort to get some of these objective wins.
Well played. Vesperium oil wins. Well, that contract went up in dust.
The match is over. Let's take a look at that stat sheet.
Well, guns were fired, points were taken, and there was a pile of corpses. So another glorious day at Combat Champions.
A decisive loss. They just couldn't generate much of anything in that match.
Well, sometimes that's how the chips fall. You do what you can, you take the L, you move on. Next time, they'll take home the W.
Amen. Big props to the employee of the match.
Oh yeah, we saw this coming a mile away. Yes! Welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. Tonight we're beaming in live, courtesy of the CMA.
Oh, we sure are. Prepare yourself for the Bombardiers of Boomtown.
The time has come. This is a matchup we've been waiting for.
You and me both, we were here the last time these two titans met, and what a show that was.
What's different this time around, you think?
Well, they're coming into this with a bad taste in their mouth. They have some wrongs to right, so to speak, and this is the place to do it.
You're thinking this will be a, what do you call it?
A rowdy dow?
Yes, this will be a rowdy dow.
Oh, this will be a hootin', hollerin', no good, beat down, drag out, dirty, rotten, rowdy dow. I'll tell you what.
I wouldn't want to be on the road.
You took the words right out of my mouth. All right, and with that, we have a match to get into.
Good day, Chief Combat Officer on the mic. I'll be providing key tactical information about the match. What say we go have some fun? We've
heart right about now.
Don't get sentimental on me, Bear.
You're the last one standing in your strike team. Watch your back.
Whoa! They're feeling it. Usually what the tendency is to tense up, play it safe.
Yeah, and that's the last thing they should be doing right now.
Yeah, they need to breathe through this, back to the good parts of their game, and they'll be just fine. Perfect timing.
Five rounds. Was that enough bullets, do you think?
The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions.
Outstanding capture.
Oh no! Say it isn't so! What can they do to change the storyline?
They know what they need to do. They need to loosen up and have a little fun and take some risks.
I agree. This isn't the time to truncate their reach. Now's your moment! Champions are safe at home base. They can't take or deal damage.
And a shout out to today's sponsor, ZDI. You can relax with Parallax. Crossover. Outside.
Taking damage.
We've taken the lead.
They've been changing things up and it's starting to work.
And now they've taken the lead.
Now go out there and get it done. Looks like someone needs a revive. Kill trade.
Respawn. A lot of balance in their game. Very few hiccups.
They know how to keep their best foot forward. The magnification on that scope.
I spoke with Tony Alto, the Radiant Horizon CEO, earlier this afternoon, and he said this match is going to come down to focus. If they can just keep a level head, stay in control when things start to unravel down there on the field, they'll be able to maintain control of their unit and anticipate just about any counter.
Welcome back!
Getting hit. Sniper bait. Assault in the house. How many bullets does it take? You got this. Taking flash.
Their control of the pacing. Now that is the key to tonight's game.
You can thank veteran leadership for that. They've been here before, and they certainly know how to handle themselves.
Respawned and ready to rock. Oh, that point was theirs for the taking.
And take it they did.
Pork is in the pan. They sure work for the man.
Well done. Cut the kill streak down. All around, perfect conditions for a match. Could not be more pleased with this weather.
Yeah, it makes life easier when you don't have to contend with the elements. You can really just focus on the competition.
2 minutes remain. You're doing great.
On a kill streak.
Taking damage? It all happened so fast.
It's revenge time. Hurdle. More champions on the point, the faster they can catch. This round is almost over.
The deal just went through. Seconds remaining in the half.
Straight left. Running needle. Triplet. Barriers support evolving sidelines. It's difficult to predict where your opponent will break through next. Two-piece.
The round is over soon.
Feeling it. Okay, here we go. It's time for the halftime showdown.
In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful, though. You only have one life.
You know, after I won my 300th single bullet standoff, the CMA awarded me a golden gun.
I remember that night. I was blubbering like a baby. I was so proud of you.
Getting hit. A hail of bullets. Everybody likes everybody.
The
show.
Let's get...
Vesperium is crossed with Radiant Horizons for detonating a nuke near one of its facilities. The workers came down with sickness, and apparently there are some dogs that got exposed to the radiation and are now terrorizing the area.
All right, partner. Let's pay some bills. Today's grievances are brought to you by Slick Soda. Taste that potato.
We saw how effective this offense was early in the match.
Oh, yeah. That was a fast-climbing scoreboard. They wanted points, and they found them quick.
It was impressive, I'll give you that, but I'm worried they'll run out of gas here in a second.
No. Well, they've got enough of it left in the tank to make another show of it. Keep an eye on both of these offenses, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. They locked down another point. This arena is going to be theirs if it isn't already.
Couldn't agree more. I just want to take a moment to thank everyone watching along at home. We're very happy to have you with us tonight. Run away!
This capture gives them some room to breathe.
Let's get back into it.
That hurts.
Kind of a fun night. Great momentum here. Plenty of drive.
Oh, yeah. You got to keep an eye on this team. They play like they got something to prove no matter how big their lead.
As the Breacher class, you carry extra ammo. Drop ammo boxes regularly and when possible, behind cover. Taking ammunition.
Capture the obelisk to lock down a new spawn location.
The Breacher class is your go-to for ammo. Stick near them during the push, and you'll never run out of bullets.
Charlie is ours.
I remember once when I was competing at Meta. They used to have this old field with a scarecrow in it. Well, I was out of ammo and on the run, so I climbed into that scarecrow, and nobody noticed. We won the match, even though I hid in the scarecrow the whole time.
Wow, another courageous story by Big Bear Elston. I'm surprised there isn't a statue of you somewhere.
Yeah, me too. You know, these champions are working together real well.
It pays to be unselfish.
Knocks them out of the air. You know, anybody who gets in the way of this offense needs to be prepared for the firestorm.
One of the points of emphasis here is how they hit hard and keep their feet moving. And they just don't ever pull their punches.
Taking down. Back up. Straight right. Relocate. Boy, you gotta watch out on the battlefield right now.
Peeking around a corner might cost you your neck. Wake up and smell the coffee. No-brainer.
Call the coroner. Tonight's Respawn's brought to you by Galvanon. Feel like a lucky punk with Galvanon.
So many bullets, so little time. There to save the day.
Let's get back to it. They're feeling it. Ooh, didn't quite make it out of that jam.
No, they did not.
That's a huge swing on the scoreboard.
They'll continue to lead.
Rejuvenated by science. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor, CDI. A sight to behold. Catching shells.
Taking flag. Sniped. Perfect split.
Assault class, that's the right choice.
Good luck out there.
Live rounds. Was that enough bullets, do you think?
Ammo for you.
Very little room for error on a shot like that. The strike team is looking for a revive.
10 seconds remain. I believe in you.
Vesperium oil wins the match. Hey, maybe they'll take care of those mutant dogs, too.
Well, here are the numbers for the match.
I don't think that the box score really shows how intense it got.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
What a wild match that turned out to be. I can't believe Vesperium Oil pulled it off.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Kalashaw. You can't live if you're dead.
An exciting conclusion.
With more exciting matches coming up. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Lynn Harvester.
And I'm Big Bear Elston. Never miss out on the action. This is a live broadcast brought to you by the CMA.
Prepare yourself. This should be a hot one. Can you picture a more perfect matchup?
No, not me. These two have been itching to get back in the arena.
So what should we be on the lookout?
Today, we're going to see pacing. Whoever controls the pace controls the momentum and can establish an early lead.
So we're gearing up for a real knuckle duster. Let's not waste any more time.
Combat officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Vamos a ganar.
Get out there and have some fun. I
since the first season of Combat Champions.
Ready to rock. Another dead champion.
When death smiles at you, it's best to smile back.
Enemy took point Alpha.
Now go, go, go! You're feeling it. Nice teamwork with the assist.
A team that shares is a team that cares.
And we're back.
What they're concerned about right now is the shape of the team.
Well, there's rust in the gear. If they change up the comp, they'll be just fine.
You know, I took a tour of the facilities earlier this afternoon. I gotta say, it's almost like they had combat champions in mind when they were designing this campus. You couldn't ask for a more ideal arena. Base capture. Containment necessary.
Quite the showdown between these teams.
Let's admire the footwork here and see how it unfolds. Forget about accuracy. Give me fully automatic.
Enemy stole point Alpha.
That hurts. Oh, they go down in a hail of bullets. Go get some.
Point Charlie is ours. We've taken the lead.
This team plays hard, and it's paying off.
Hey, more importantly, they play well.
Touche.
You got this.
Enemy took point Delta.
What a beautiful day for a match, huh?
We read you loud and clear.
See ya. Oh, this match is falling apart.
Nah, this is how it goes. There's gonna be plenty of back and forth before this thing is over. You can do it.
Enemy took point Bravo.
They've succeeded in claiming yet another point.
This match is going their way.
Next step in their evolution. The defense is there. There are still things to work on, but the offense is what gets people on their feet.
Today we're gonna see the difference. I mean, yeah, this is good here.
Enemy team is in the lead.
a good defensive position.
They know it's coming. They're told and reminded countless times, but here they are again.
Enemy stole Point Delta.
The other team is trying to get into your chili. And when that happens, you just gotta take out the spoon, walk into the kitchen, and put it in the dishwasher.
What's the dishwasher in this scenario?
Capturing points, Lynn. Are you not listening?
Okay, yeah, duh.
Play ball. Getting hit? How many bullets does it take?
Wake me up before you go!
Enemy took Point Alpha.
They're feeling it. Let's see what they can do this time around.
Looks like someone needs reviving.
Get over it.
Minutes remain. Stay frosty. You're the last enemy in your strike team. Watch your back.
Let's get this halftime showdown started. In standoff, you've only got one bullet, but every kill awards you another.
Be careful, though. You only have one life.
For a while there, I was friends with the ammo guy, so I'd go into the round with a pocket full of extra slugs.
Well, there you have it, folks. Big Bear Elson admitting to cheating live on the air. Where do you get the courage?
Well, it takes courage to cheat, Lynn. Anyway, once he retired, the gravy train was over and I had to go back to losing all the time.
Of course you did.
They're out of bounds.
Only 2 minutes left. Knuckle up.
Ascension Mining wins the halftime showdown.
Very well played. I got the grievance of the day right here. Let's read it. Okay.
Fengsel Futures claims Ascension Mining cooked their books last quarter, has not reported accurate profits, and that the company is acting in bad faith.
Today's grievances are brought to you by Synaccurate. Go the distance with Synaccurate.
The defense in this match so far, wow, it has been so dominant. Both these teams refuse to give up a point without a fight.
They are a strong-willed bull. They know how to set up around a point and hold on tight.
See the effect it's having on the other side of the field. They're working overtime to try and break through.
Makes for one hell of a show, though, doesn't it?
I do love to watch them fight for it.
Enemy took Point Echo.
Time to sense. Taking damage. Capture the obelisk. Lock down a new spawn location.
Enemy stole Point Bravo.
Open for business.
Five rounds. You're looking like a tombstone shadow.
Ice cold, Lynn. Ice cold. a shout out to today's sponsor, Lapico. Healing done right. Those captures are big in terms of influencing this game.
That, and they demonstrate what they're able to achieve once they get going.
With this control setup, where do you go from here?
Keep your eye on those obelisks. Make one grab at a time. Claw your way back into this thing.
The enemy is in the lead. We've taken the lead. Well done.
Keep those eyes on a swivel.
Point Alpha is ours. Enemy took Point Delta.
Let's get back to the action.
Dropping dimes left and right.
Somebody's gonna come by and scoop up all that spare chain.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
Go for assault. What adjustments are crucial if they want to get back in control?
Don't get hung up on defense. Look for new avenues to the point. Grab another cap. The rest takes care of itself.
Yes, 1 point at a time. Old coach of mine would tell the team, you don't get to decide who wins, you decide what wins.
Control the controllables, and one of the things you can control is your own fight.
Enemy stole Point Alpha.
Kill streak in motion. Things have gone from bad to worse.
This is the largest deficit so far.
That hurts. Woo! Headshot. Ooh, big exit.
Let's go, go, go!
This area is out of bounds.
Fengsel Futures takes it!
Looks like Ascension might have an appointment with Mr. Up. Pretty good numbers from both of these teams, I'd say.
It was a close match the whole way through.
That match got away from the blue team, and it happened.
Sometimes you simply can't find your rhythm.
Congratulations to the employee of the match.
Bravo!
That was an exciting match of combat champions.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by Magnuson. Sometimes a shotgun is more than a shotgun.
We got more combat champions coming your way, so stay put. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elster.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. We're excited to be here with all of you tonight.
Oh, yes, we are. We wouldn't miss this for the world. We want to take you on this journey with us tonight. This wild and crazy roller coaster we call Combat Champions.
My, you're in rare form, Bear.
Oh, I just got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good one.
You're quivering.
I am. I'm just very excited. I think this roster is prepared to shock the world.
Your energy is contagious. You're making me giddy. How's about we get into the action?
Yes, please. All aboard.
Chief Combat Officer here. I'll be providing key tactical information throughout the match. Let's do this thing. Enemy took Point Delta.
I've seen champions punch a hole through a barrier and use it like a sniper's nest.
Point Charlie is ours.
They're feeling it. Welcome to the Bullet Factory. Once more onto the breach.
Enemy took Point Bravo. Captured Point Echo.
Get on up.
You're killing like 8 birds with one stone.
Soon there won't be any birds left.
Hooray for science! Now go get some. A lot of balance in their game. Very good pickups.
They know how to keep their best foot forward.
Get the lead out. So many bullets, so little time.
Enemy took Point Echo.
They'll want to get to the next point right now. Start looking ahead.
Then they can slow things down because the red team is starting to roll.
And I hate dancing. I hate being a mascot for these.
I was down in the arena earlier this afternoon. I gotta say, perfect temperature with a slight breeze. This is a great day for a hostile takeover. Climb!
Point Echo belongs to us.
They're gonna have to fight for control of this arena.
Oh, they can and they will.
Point Beta is ours.
Incredible shot.
We really appreciate all our viewers tuning in tonight. Thanks for being here and experiencing all this wild and crazy action with us. This team is far more comfortable playing to their strengths.
A big part of that comes from experience and knowing what those strengths are. Then, of course, executing precisely. The obelisk is one of those iconic CMA props that have been with us since the first season of Combat Champions.
Taking damage. Somebody bit the bullet.
They bit off more than just a bullet. Get back in the action! Kill streak shut down.
That's what they're gonna need. Hurdle. Taking flat. A hail of bullets.
Enemy stole Point Delta.
I'm very happy with the trajectory of this match. This could have easily gone the other way.
Yeah, I don't think so. These teams both got something to prove. They're out for blood.
My friend Barbara told me that if she was competing in Combat Champions, she would just raid the gift shop and hide.
I kind of think it. What'd you say?
I reached for my Radiant Horizons thermal mug and my Vesperium World tote bag, and I told her I'd never had such a thought.
Charges forward. On the move. It's the thought that counts.
Maskers will give away the position of anyone foolish enough to walk through them while carrying a big metal gun. How many bullets does it take?
One more time with feeling. Hey, loose and light, love the fight.
They'll dust themselves off and try again.
Point Echo is ours.
Boy, they're holding on to this lead with an iron fist.
Well, when you're at this level of play, everything you're doing, it looks effortless, you know? They're starting to get worried. They're probably going to start playing a bit more aggressively to compensate.
And putting themselves in vulnerable positions just to make some headway.
It's a risk, but it could work.
Some of the best champions I used to run with, they never fought the game. They went with the game, not against it.
Yeah, you can waste a lot of energy fighting the game. But the greats will tell you to loosen up, find the wave, ride it all the way home.
2-minute warning.
Climb!
Enemy took point Charlie.
Taking damage.
Finding their lane? We're near the end of the first half.
Catching shells.
Let's get right back to it.
Only 30 seconds to go.
Knock him down a peg.
Open anytime.
I'm feeling it. KIA.
They trade kills.
It's now time for the halftime showdown. In mascot termination, your job is to take down the enemy mascot.
And if you're the mascot, you have extra damage resistance. So go have some fun.
Boy, I used to love wearing that mascot suit.
Because of the extra armor.
No, I just really got into character. See, I would go up to the stage and up on the crowd. My teammates didn't appreciate it, but the crowd sure loved it.
I'm amazed you lasted as long as you did in this league.
Me too? Oh, yeah, me too.
Radio loud and clear. Subject set marked. Enemy there.
Meadow Industries wins the halftime showdown.
What a victory.
You got a grievance, Lynn?
Me? I'm happy as a clam.
Well, somebody's not. let's get to the grievance of the day.
Meadow has filed a claim against Empyrean, stating that Meadow's executives were discriminated against when applying for residency. Today's grievances are brought to you by Collishaw, built to heal. I can guarantee there are going to be nerves here in the second half.
After that first round, there would have to be. It's natural in a match this close.
How will they operate under this kind of pressure?
Look at them. They are shook. They trained for these moments. We saw how effective they were early in this match.
You're right. And this is a brand new round. They have plenty of time to find their groove.
I love how these obelisks take on the personality of whichever team captures them. It's the little things, the CMA's attention to detail. It's wonderful.
Enemy stole Point Bravo.
Parkour.
We captured Point Delta. Enemy stole Point Charlie.
Got him on the line. The worms will feast tonight.
That they will there.
Go forth and conquer.
They don't seem like a team that gets very affected by falling a little behind.
Oh no, no, I think this will be a far more even matchup than we've seen so far.
You don't want to equate activity with achievement.
But it won't necessarily win you the match.
Exactly. There's a lot to focus on now. Like catching and holding points, working the assists, keeping your friends on their feet.
And it's the great teams who can do it all and have fun doing it.
Respawn.
Slides right.
When a barrier gets in the way, destroy it.
The blue team is really looking out for each other.
It's easy to make plays when your team helps you out.
Welcome back. Catching shells. They go down in a hail of bullets.
Trying to keep this team pointed in the same direction is proving difficult.
I think they're kind of caught off guard a little bit, so, yeah, I can't blame them.
You got this.
Defender killer.
Boy, the art department really outdid themselves with the fireworks.
It's the people behind the scenes who make this happen as much as the champions we're watching now.
They didn't need to look up. They didn't need to look around. They knew exactly when and where to do this thing.
Such great awareness. The presence on display here, wow.
Enemy took Point Charlie.
Textbook capture.
Watch out for metal detectors. They're a dead giveaway. Those captures are big in terms of influencing this game.
That, and they demonstrate what they're able to achieve once they get going.
Ammo there.
Their struggles may continue and start to bite them.
Word, it's looking that way. Like another point in the bag.
They keep this up, there won't be a point left to take.
Enemy took point Delta.
Taking damage. Strafes left. Charges forward.
Oh, that shot reminds me of some of my old moves.
The only difference being that they actually got the kill.
Occasionally, my shots would strike fear in the heart of my enemies.
That's nice, I suppose. You know about their ability to get to the foul line, and now you get a chance to see it.
Pretty good looking offense.
Getting hit.
Kill streak.
A lot of balance in their game. Very few hiccups.
They know how to keep their best foot forward. It could be really rough for them to get through this.
The points aren't in their favor, but there's plenty of options for them if they can just get headed in the right direction.
Enemy team is in the lead. We've captured point Alpha. We've taken the lead.
I wouldn't want to be out there right now.
It's a slaughter.
The more champions near the point, the faster the capture.
Whoa, exceptional capture.
Just in time with the assist. Taking flank. Flanked!
Enemy took point Alpha. 2 minutes remain. Stay frosty.
Don't take any crap from those other champions.
The enemy is in the lead.
Now they're asking themselves, are we comfortable enough to pull this off?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. The fastest way to get around cover is to destroy it.
Get over it!
Up close and personal.
Another assist!
It's easy to get kills when everyone's shooting at the same target.
Got that right! Point is taken rather forcibly, I say.
It's like they had a grudge against that point.
Time is running out.
We've captured point Charlie. Enemy stole point Delta. You are the last one standing, your strike team. Be careful.
Climb! Off the floor.
Match is over.
That hurts. Spinning. By the farm. Able to help out their teammates.
Assault.
This is less an arena than a slaughterhouse.
An abattoir arena would be good.
Two minutes remain. Focus up.
Meadow Industries is the winner. Somebody's getting some new neighbors.
Well, that's the match for you. Here's the box score.
Quite the battle, wouldn't you say?
There were few pleasantries, yes. Chalk this up as a loss for blue team.
No big deal. This is a great team. They'll find a way to win on the next one, I'm sure of it.
We need to take a second to say congratulations.
Here's our employee of the match. What an amazing achievement.
I've been on the edge of my seat since this match started. What a riveting performance from both of these teams.
Today's post-game stats brought to you by
The CMA. Together, we are the future.
Welcome one and all to Combat Champions. I'm Big Bear Elston.
And I'm Lynn Harvester. Tonight, we're beaming in live courtesy of the CMA.
And we are so ready for this celebration of mayhem.